Sorry about that. Let's see. I don't know what I look like today. Okay. There we go. All right. So, you don't need to see that. Okay. All right. So we were gonna do the morning. This morning in the morning mantra, we talked about. I'm a little disorganized if you can't tell. Okay, so this morning in the morning mantra chant thing, it's Tuesday, so we're talking about uncrossing rituals and getting our stuff together. Yeah, you bet, Allison, no problem. And trying to do our morning whatever's are basically just like today's just been kind of hectic and a lot of things came at me and I decided we should probably do an uncrossing. So people asked how to do it and I'm gonna show you because it's easy. All right, let's see. So, all right, this is a candle that I have dedicated to Mars. I just light it every time I do this ritual. I anoint it with reversal oil from the internet. Dun, dun, dun. I don't remember where I got this actually. I think this is my wife's. This is acetate oil, reversible. It is a pretty standard, every occult shop on the planet has reversal oils, and honestly, they all kind of work. So I haven't had any problems with it. This one is great, acetate. I don't know what acetate is, but it's effective. So you take the cap off, put some oil on your finger, put it around the inside of the candle in there, where you light the thing. A little oil in there so that as it burns, it's going to melt and make your candle light dance. Oftentimes when you dress candles, you'll see that the oil that you put on the thing is like sparking and stuff because that's what oil does. A lot of people think that means that the spirits are present and active, and I'm not going to argue with them, but do be careful when you put oil on burning things. It will definitely have an effect. Where's my matches? Hopefully my matches will start. All right, so there we go. All right, so you light your candle. I also have my this is my Mars Talisman. This is the sixth pentacle of Mars. This can be done on paper or anything that you really want, to be honest. But I put mine in steel. I got some steel from Lowe's, and I used my Dremel tool to engrave the talisman. The symbol that we use is dun 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 dun. All right, these are the talismans. So on one side we have this Medimiel thing, and on the other side we have the sixth pinnacle of. Oh, you know what? I don't have my pinnacle of Mars on here, do I? I might have it over here. Aha, I think I do have it in here, actually. Anyway, I'm going to scroll through these for a minute. Maybe not. No, these are not them. This is the same one I already have in my other one. Dang it. You know what? This isn't that hard to do. Let me just put this over here. And search for it. Share my screen here. Teach. There we go. Okay. All right. So, dun 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 dun. There we go. Okay. This is for the Mars. This will be over in. So, pictures, add line files. All right, so almost all of my stuff I have Adeline do for me. Okay, so this is the sixth pinnacle of Mars. Dun 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 dun. Very large Mars. All right, so this is the sixth pinnacle of Mars. You put that on one side, and the other one is the one that has the names of the spirits on it. I'll leave that up for a second so people can do screenshots or whatever they want to do. And then the other one is Mars Pinnacle. Here we go. The other one is this one. Ladimiel, Ithuriel, Bartsakia, and Eskiel. All right, so put that on one side, and then put that on the other side. All right, so screen cap those, trace them, draw them, however you want to do it. Make sure that you can see them. Jesus, my hair is driving nuts. Yeah, I need a haircut. All right, so so you need that talisman. So that's what this is. That's what this is, right? So you have a talisman. You can do it on paper in a Mars hour with red ink on white paper. Just find the next Mars hour and do it. It should be in about, it's a sun hour where I'm at here on the West Coast. So another like 6 hours from now for me. But anyway, so once you have these things made, you consecrate your talisman, you call on the spirits, and you ask them to bless it and come when you call on them. That's a real simple, straightforward rite. If you use my conjure script, you read through the intro, the Orphic hymn, the call on the spirits, and then when you get to the statement of intent part, you say, bless and consecrate this talisman. Come when I call on you to perform the services that it represents. You know, and the sixth seal of Mars is for protection and reversal. Basically, it's the verse on it says, "May their hearts be pierced with swords of their own making, and their bows be broken." Right, Gladius, Iorum, Inter, whatever, blah blah blah. So anyway, that's what that says on there, and that's basically the intent of the rite, is to pierce the hearts of the people that are trying to kill you with the swords that they've made themselves. So basically, their plots fall on themselves and harm them, and their bows are broken. So anything they're doing from afar that shoots their darts at you, you know, that can be stopped. So that's what that's for. So you light your candle, you light a stick of incense. Once you have your talisman made, and this is just for regular daily rites. I'm going to go ahead and do the full rite in a second. But for your regular, like I'm in a hurry, I'm heading out the door on Tuesday morning, I got to go get on the bus or get in the car, go to work, whatever. You don't have time for a bunch of stuff. You light the candle, you put the talisman somewhere where the light of the candle can fall on it, right? Because that way they can receive see the light flickering on it, right? So you can kind of see, right? So they're receiving the power of the light. That's just how it is. So they can feel the power. They get the power of the light. You put the seal somewhere where the candle can be on it. You light a stick of incense and you pass it through the smoke. I'm going to be using charcoal here in a second, but you pass it through the smoke and you say the four spirits' names. Here, and pull that back up again. All right, Medimiel, Thuriel, Bartsakia, and Eskiel, I call upon you now to bless and consecrate this, to reverse all these things. And I've got a statement of intent that I wrote while we were on break here, or while I was getting my shit together. This is just something I came up with on my off the top of my head. It's pretty much the kind of thing I say all the time. Hear me, I have called upon you to remove from my life any and all hexes, curses, evil eyes, or other negative forces sent against me intentionally or unintentionally from myself or from others. I ask that you create a hedge of protection around me and my loved ones, a legion of warrior spirits to defend my person, my life, the people that I love, my property, my reputation, and my prosperity. All those things came out of the X-Hex rite that I've developed. These are all the things that are important to kind of protect with your daily rites, right? So these are all the aspects of your life that you send these spirits to. So a legion of warrior spirits to defend my person, my life, the people that I love, my property, my reputation, my prosperity. I ask that you empower your spirits to advance my goals and opportunities, fighting to establish and maintain those things I work towards wherever necessary. Right? And I was going to put something in about the waning of the moon, and as the moon wanes, so also release me from these other people's attacks. But honestly, I'd rather it works a little faster, so I didn't say that. So that's a basic statement of intent. I'm going to have that over ready to read when I get to that point. And I've got my ritual script. Okay, so this ritual script is available on my website, I think. I'll put the link here in the comments if I can find it real quick. Use that. Oh yeah, Elder Scrolls. I'm totally not going to do that. A friend of mine sent me a link this morning. I'm not. I love the Elder Scrolls. Don't get me wrong, but I'm probably not going to buy the board game. What am I looking for here? I was going to show you my. Oh yeah, media library. The link to the conjuration script. Dun 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 dun. It takes forever, but this is on rufusopus.com. If you take the conjure class, there's a link to the conjuration script in the conjure class. But I'll go ahead and put the... Do I not have it up there? I do. I swear to God, I do. I know I put it up there. Not in September. Let's try August. Initiations ritual script. No. July. Holy shit, did I not share it? Oh my gosh, you guys. Ugh. Where have I been putting it? Could have sworn I uploaded it. All right, guys, sorry. Let me just upload that real quick. Yes. Shit. I'm actually gonna have to use Word. I hate Word. I've had it with Office lately. If you use Microsoft products, just so you know, they are now forcing you to save your file directly to OneDrive first, and then they are pillaging your documents in OneDrive. So basically everything you put in OneDrive, they're using to train their AI in. I need Morpheus. All right. And search for conjure. Here, let's go back to script. Sorry, trying to find my shit is impossible because my ADHD shit is, it's just, I'm all over the place all the time. All right, so conjure script doc, that's sort of what I want. A, B, C, D, here we go. Conjure script, all planets, 250831, okay. So this is the file. Let me make a PDF real quick. We'll put that in dev, sure, why not? Okay, and then back to Safari, upload. Dun dun dun. Oh shit. Derp. Gotta select the file first. Oh, so slow. Here we go. Choose file. Morpheus. Dev. Are you kidding me? It's my dev folder. Haha. Okay. Christ. I swear to God, man. Where did it put it? What? I hate this shit, you guys. I really hate this shit. Conjure script.pdf. Where did it go? You guys saw me make it, right? Here it is. No? What's this? Oh, that's the... Here's my old OTO scripts. That's not it. Unbelievable. See, this is why I think I'm cursed, you guys. I mean, this is literally why I tend to think I'm cursed. File. Print. PDF. God damn it. Oh, it's because it's putting it in documents. Dev. I see why. All right, never mind. Back to here. This is what I get for backing up my shit too many different ways. All right. Choose file. Documents. Dev. It's not sorted by name, of course. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, welcome to my brain, you guys. In case you wonder why things are the way they are, it is like this. Here we go. Hallelujah. All right. Why is everything so difficult? Because you have ADHD, Josh. All right. So, oh my God, it's going to take forever to upload. Are you kidding me? There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. This is the script. Copy URL. Now I can paste all that so I could get you this. If I'd known it was going to take that long, I wouldn't have done that. There we go. Okay, so it's in the chat now. If you want to use the script, that's where it's at. And I'll go ahead and just use that one for my purposes here. All right, I got that. Okay. Phew, man. All right, so if you go down to the section that has Mars in it, Jupiter, Cassiel, that means I'm going the wrong way. All right, that was Medimiel. So all right, so here's Medimiel and Samael. All right, so here's Mars. This is the section on Mars. We've got the seal, right? So there's the god up here, Mars. There's the archangel Samael and the spirit's symbol, the seal of the four spirits. Conjuration rite is the standard conjuration rite. Zeus Kefale, blah blah blah. Get down to the insert your customized statement of intent. That's where I will say this. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so that's basically it. And I've got my altar set up here. Just started because it needs to. Let's light this off my Mars candle. It's fine. Okay. All right, so this over here is my ritual setup. All right, so that over there is my spirit. That's a big spirit pot. There's my incense, my table of practice with my spirit here. I was doing some Venus work the other day for some people. Oops. Okay, so then I've got my candle that I light during the rite, my dagger. This is my messy desk. My wand. It's basically it's literally like what I show in my thing over there, right? So here's my incense I'll be using. This is frankincense. I've got some dragon's blood over here. Basically the only two incenses that I use these days. All right, so that's that. And okay, so that's basically my setup. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rite. I'm going to put it on the meditational hover screen though, because I don't want you guys seeing what I'm doing. But you can visualize it in your mind. And we'll go ahead and do the rite. It is not the Mars hour. Just so for the record, it is the Sun hour here. Ideally, you do this in the Mars hour. I've done this so many times, and I have a agreement with the spirits that I'll be calling to come when I call them by their name and seal. So it doesn't really matter if it's the Mars hour or not. Technically, it's just the Mars hour is best for communications the first time you conjure them. That's the only time, according to the art of drawing spirits into crystals, the Trithemian magic that I base all my stuff on. The only time you have to do the full ritual is when you are conjuring them the first time. It's not necessary to do the full ritual every time. I'm going to do the full ritual. It's whenever I want to do something that's real, that puts me in the mood and reminds me where I come from and why we're doing this. Like for real earth-changing rituals, I go through the whole ritual, every bit of it when I want big things. But for daily rites, I just pick up the seal of the spirit and I tell it what I want on the fly, because that's what we're here for, right? That's the way it's supposed to work. All right, so let me put my microphone over here so we can hear it when I'm doing the thing. I'll go back to my... There we go. Okay, so Samael and... not Gabriel. What the fuck, dude? Samael and... dang it, everything's difficult. There it was. Here we go. Okay, Medemiel, Bartzakia, Ithuriel, and Eskiel. So those are the spirits we'll be calling. I'll go ahead and leave that screen up while I do the ritual. Don't judge, y'all. Alexa, turn off the lights.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Never mind the sound of garbage. So to start with, I just take some deep breaths, get myself in the right frame of mind, remember who I am, why I'm here, why I've called me here today, that kind of thing. Zeus ho Kephale, Zeus ho Mesos, Zeus ho Pantocrator. One is the father of all gods and mortal men. Zeus was born first, Zeus last, god of the shining bolt. Zeus the head, Zeus the middle, and from Zeus are all things made. On him were gestated all the immortals, blessed gods and goddesses and rivers and lovely springs. One power, one God, great progenitor, ruler of all, one royal body in which all things are enclosed, fire and water and earth and ether and night and day, and Metis, first generator, and much delighting Eros. All this lies in Zeus's great body, and he himself became alone. Zeus is head, Zeus is center, all things are from Zeus. Zeus is the breath of all, Zeus the Moira of all, Zeus the king, Zeus ruler of all, who rules with a shining bolt. Source of all light, united at the root, yet branching out into paths that become gods and spirits and people, and branching out yet again among all things manifest and experienced, lightning dancing in stars and neurons and clouds and touch, you from whom continuously spring forth all gods and human creations, indetermination of your will, you who yet sit in absolute and eternal darkness, unseen eye, watching all, experiencing and being experienced in the waxing and waning of all things within you, through us. You, O sacred Lord, we call to bless and consecrate these rites. I consecrate this ground for our defense. Subject to me all diamonds, so that every diamond, whether heavenly or aerial or earthly or subterranean or terrestrial or aquatic, might be obedient unto me in every enchantment and scourge which is from God. Thou, supernatural assistant, ever-present friend and guide, make straight now the way between ourselves and the spheres of the spirits we call upon in this hour. Prepare now a feast for the 7 governors, present by their names and seals, and for the 4 elemental kings, for the 7 winds and those specific spirits we seek aid of at this time. Prepare now a feast for those entities we shall call, and make straight the way between us. O thou inanimate creature of stone, be sanctified and consecrated and blessed, that you work with us to transform all things to purity, to good, and to aid in all things to this purpose, that no evil fantasy may appear in you, or if they do, that they may be constrained to speak intelligibly and truly, and without the least ambiguity. I conjure thee, O thou creature of fire, by the power of the forces that flow through all things, by Metis and Moira I call you, by the creation of all things, both in heaven and in earth, and in the sea, and in every other place whatsoever, that you cast away every phantasm from you, that no hurt whatsoever shall be done in anything. Be thou blessed, O creature of fire, and sanctified that you may be blessed, and that you may fill me up with the power and virtue of these odors, so neither any enemy nor any false imagination may enter into this space. Oriens, thou lord of the realm of fire. Ameman, thou lord of the realm of the earth. Peman, thou lord of the realm of the air. Egin, thou lord of the realm of water. By your names and your seals I call upon you to come forth and bear witness, to receive these powers and to manifest the desired results in my experienced life in ways that I cannot help but see. The Orphic Hymn to Mars. Magnanimous, unconquered, boisterous Mars, in darts rejoicing and in bloody wars, fierce and untamed, whose mighty power can make the strongest walls from their foundations shake. Mortal destroying king, defiled with gore, pleased with war's dreadful and tumultuous roar, thee human blood and swords and spears delight, and the dire ruin of mad savage fight. Stay furious contests and avenging strife, whose works with woe embitter human life. To lovely Venus and to Bacchus yield, to Ceres give the weapons of the field, encourage peace, to gentle works inclined, and give abundance with benignant mind. Ares, I ask that you send now your spirit Samael. By his name and his seal I call him forth, and the 4 spirits of the pinnacles of Mars, Madimiel, Bartzakia, Eskiel, and Ithuriel. Come now from wherever you may be, and appear before me in this crystal to manifest my desires. Hear me. I have called upon you to remove from my life any and all hexes, curses, evil eyes, or other negative forces sent against me intentionally or unintentionally, from myself or from others. I ask that you create a hedge of protection around me and my loved ones, a legion of warrior spirits to defend my person, my life, the people that I love, my property, my reputation, and my prosperity. I ask that you empower your spirits to advance my goals and opportunities, fighting to establish and maintain those things I work towards wherever necessary. Oh, you gathered spirits, I have had a day. Whether it is from my own lack of concentration and focus, or whether it is coming from others, I ask that you bring clarity and that you bring strong boundaries, and that you help me respect myself and help others respect myself. Protect me and guide me and guard me in all my ways. Samael, I thank you for your presence, for hearing my words. Let no words fall to the ground without bearing fruit. Prepare now the manifestation to come, and come when I call you by your name and your seal, to manifest my plans and desires. As you came in peace, go forth in power. Okay. So I don't like doing magic live, to be honest, because I'm really fucking high right now. Yeah. Sorry, it's gonna play that every time I start the thing. Yeah, so that was my Mars Rite. That was what it looks like when I do it. Here's the setup. It's got the candles going and the stuff and junk. Simple, straight up, straightforward little setup. That's all magic needs to be, you guys. Straightforward. Let's see. Maybe Logic says Pinnacle went away. Switched to Cassiel Seal. Yeah, I had to. I just turned it off in the middle of the thing because I was kind of not really paying attention. All right. All right. Thank you very much. Hey, thanks a lot, Allison. I appreciate that. I hope my day is already getting better. Let me tell you what. And I'm sorry I turned your lights off. Anyway, have a good day, you guys. I will talk to you.